Hello everyone. This is a continuation of the problem spreading the news in a certain campus or a certain school. So we are left with last time's presentation. We weren't able to finish letter D, and so this letter D problem is still depicting the spreading of the news problem of two people, primarily you and another person. And for B, as showcased here, there are 100 or 1,220 students in this school. And for letter D, based on the logistics model, so the logistics model, actually, the logistic model function is y is equal to 1,220 over 1 plus 609 times 1.1019 to the negative x. And we have taken this function from previous computations. And so for letter D, we are going to solve for how many students have heard the news at 9 o'clock a.m. if you heard it at 8 o'clock a.m. So that's the first question. We are being asked of how many students have heard the news following this logistic function model with the ceiling or with the horizontal asymptote at y equals 1,220. Right? So we begin by setting our f of 60, because that's when the minutes involved is 1 hour or 60 minutes. And the number of people or students who have heard it is in terms of y. So therefore, we are to get our f of 60 minutes, which will in turn give us 1,220 over 1 plus 609 times 1.1019 negative 60. So this equation will give us, so our f of 60 will be, with your scientific calculator with you, that's 1,220 in the numerator divided by 1 plus 609 times 1.1019 raised to negative 60. And this will give us an approximate number 435.189 and this could be rounded off to 435 students. Therefore, after 1 hour since you heard the news, and upon basing that you heard the news at 8 o'clock a.m., at 9 o'clock a.m., so at 8 o'clock a.m., there are only two of you, you and your friend. But at 9 o'clock a.m., or exactly 60 minutes after the news was spread, there are now 435 students who knew of this news. Okay? So that is the answer for letter D, the first part of letter D. Okay? So after 1 hour, there are already 435 students. Now going to the second part of D, let's say this is number 1. And going to the second part, and the second part is asking how long will it be until all but 10 students have heard the news. So it's asking for the x, or the time. And the number of students who have heard the news is already 10, all but 10, meaning there are already 1,210. So our f of x, which is unknown, let's say this is fxi, is equal to 1,210. Now using our logistics function, our y, or f of x, of I is 1210. And that 1210 is of course equal to 1220 divided by 1 plus 609 times 1.109 or 1019 rather raised to negative x. So to solve this equation, first we could put this entire expression here such that 1 plus 609 times 1.1019 raised to negative x is now equal to 1220 over 1210. So let us solve the rest of the solution here. And that will give us 1 plus 609 times 1.1019 negative x is equal to 122 over 121. Am I correct? Okay. Now we could put this, we could transfer this here. So transpose it to the right side. We have 609 times 1.1019 raised to negative x is equal to 122 over 121 minus 1. And going through the process, we will have 1.1019 raised to negative x. And then on the left side, we have 122 minus 121 over 60 times 121. Okay? So in that case, we have 1.1019 raised to negative x is equal to, this 1 becomes 1. So 1 over 60 times 121. So 1 divided by 60 times 121, and that will give us 1 over 7 to 60. And now it is time to put them in natural log. So x ln of 1.1019 is equal to ln of 1 over 7 to 60. And this will give us ln of 1 over 7 to 60 is, so ln of 1 over 7 to 60 divided by ln of, or negative ln of 1.1019. Okay? And that will give us 1 over 7 to 60 divided by negative ln of 1.1019. That's approximately 91 point. So the answer is x equals x equals 91.62 minutes. So meaning in about 1 hour and more than 30 minutes, okay, there are 1,210 students who have already heard of the news. Okay, so that is the complete answer for this problem, spreading the news from A to C. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.